one from CT and one from B ramp area. So sideways here with his flashbang in hand. Novi's going to be falling back towards inner CT, and will he spot out Gerbil, who's trying to push out the cat? No, the damage, the grenade did only do 25 damage, but that's about it, so that's not too much of that happening. Smoke on the CT, so this could be another mid to B rush. As Western Legends, they should be preparing for this. It is going to be a B rush here, and Micmac's going to get overwhelmed by all 5 terrorist members pushing out onto him. Unfortunately, Glover not killing his teammate in B site, but that is okay. Still down to a 3 versus bomb is going to be playing down at B, and Nick getting a great double headshot by the 2 guys pushing out in CT. Unfortunately, Silas will know where he is. Will he get the kill? Yes, he will. Nick, triple headshot there coming in from Nick. Coming in big for his team. He's actually going to pick up an op for himself. So great play from Nick in that round. So unfortunately for Western Legends, they just simply weren't able to get the frags that they needed in that last round. And I mean, if you look at their economy, 2Ks across the board, so they're not really going to be doing too much of a buy for the next 1 or 2 rounds. So they're fully saving, and they're just going to be rushing out onto the B-Tons area. Blubber Knight getting a good kill onto Micmac there. Elisis gets actually a frag onto deck there.
Yeah, and he had a teammate there too, not helping him out too much.
Yeah, so
the bomb carrier. So Gopher's just camping this out, waiting for the push.
Yeah, could have been a little bit of miscommunication there, not peeking together, and that will result in 1 death on a complete save round from Western Legends, but that's okay. Because the terrorists do still have a lot of map control right now. Bomb trying to decide where to go, but could we see another mid to B play? I highly doubt it, since they do have an op in this possession. But here comes DXN getting a great headshot onto Gerbil. Gerbil missing his op shot, and that's going to cost him his life.
This eco going better and better for Western Legends. Now they have another 2 picks real quick. And, we got the last terror stuck on cat right now.
Yep. And Nick, he did pick up the AWP, but with the bomb down and 30 seconds left on the clock against 4 CT members who completely saved this round. What happened, really, in this round that Western Legends were able to pick up so many rifles for themselves? That was a crazy, crazy eco round from them. So here we are. Nick is down to 5 health and fighting DXN. DXN is going to use the P250 and get the better of him. And I mean, just what was that safe round?
What a successful eco, yeah. And ending up with 3 AKs and an op, upgrading from their P250s and 5.7s. So
yeah, so Western Legends definitely making it worth their time last round with those P250 buys. And University of Minnesota, I mean, kinda had a little miscommunication there in B-Tons, but overall they just got out fragged there last round. So now it looks like the Gophers are going to be going for a B execute. Now all 5 terrorists on this card here, but it is going to get smoked up, and that is going to be delaying their push for just a little while. Gerbil going to be entry fragging for his team, but it looks like he hasn't spotted a CT member yet. There are 2 CT members currently on the site, one in the back of plat and one in doors, or B-doors. B-doors get spotted, but here comes the execute. Gerbil gets a quick kill, so he's on site. Meanwhile, Micmac will be able to retaliate with the kill, and that's going to be the terrorists getting themselves onto that B-bomb site and getting the plant. 4 versus 3, as it is left with DXN sideways and Duper as the only CTs left
one
on
lurker
lockdown.
and B-Tons. Oh my god! DXL EVM too quick. Makes it 3 on 3.
Yeah, DXN getting the better of it in that fight, but overall, UMN should still have this one for themselves. Duper dropping down into the fire. He's trying to look down for 4 targets, and he's only able to find 1. Great spray control for him, but the time is ticking down. Will he have enough time? He takes the defuse.
does have
But
a kit.
what a P250 spray!
So I think that was a 1v3, or I'm not sure, but he definitely got the frags there. Well, they went in 3v3, and he came in through the window, jumped into his teammate's molly, and snagged 2 frags and took the 1v1 clutch. So huge play.
Absolutely huge play there. Able to save Western Legends that round. I mean, that was looking like the University of Minnesota's round for sure until, I mean, he just ran through the fire in window and just annihilated everyone on site. So, good job for Western Legends there. What a great play. And now University of Minnesota, they have to be wondering to themselves, like, what happened here in the past couple rifle rounds. So the gameplay has slowed down once again. This is normal from what we've seen so far from UMN. Bomb is favoring towards the A-long site, as we do see Blubbernuck get there at A-long doors, trying to find some sort of semblance of bodies in order to get a frag on. But
does Deck only have a clock here?
Yes, he does. And only 3 nades. Full armor and nades. And that's it.
That last round or something? That's odd.
Yeah, just a little awkward buy there coming from Deck. But UMN is definitely looking to push through this A-long area, and we do have a little bit of a hiccup here. And there we go. Terrorists do manage to get the guy in pit, and Gerbil going to be pushing out that cat A area. We'll get the kill on the DXN onto the site, and that will bring it to a 4 versus 3. Bomb should be playing down for UMN once again. For Western Legends, we can see a really good retake coming in like we saw last round. Ooh, but Gerbil getting the best of sideways there with a great upper sniping shot. Bringing down to a 4 versus 2. It looks like Reese's and Nick Mac are going to be saving their guns.
Yep. Yeah, not going for the retake again this round. And Gophers needed that. You know, momentum was shifting since that eco, and they would have been broke.
Yeah, they would have been, but luckily for them, they did manage to win this round just from, you know, they managed to get the kill on the guy pit, and after that, they just smoked everything out and got some good kills. I mean, Gerbil got some really clutch snipe shots as well. Once on the guy on site, and then once on the guy on cat. So, really nice job.
Yep, but that is going to bring in an eco round for the CTs. Let's see, what do you think? Will they do it again like last time? They're pretty confident, with the pistols. But they, you know, they have the 2 guns they saved, the Op, the M4. Duper was able to buy another M4. So the last 2 did buy up armor. So this is a forced buy round, half the team.
Yep, and Gerbil actually tagging Reese's when he tried to run across towards that B site. So Reese's, who was sitting in the back platform of B, is already down to 36 health. That's something important to keep in mind as this round progresses. But once again, UMN playing this really slow, trying to see what kind of picks they can get before they execute onto a site. That's a really good smoke actually onto Xbox there in order to, you know, block out the sniper who might possibly be watching mid. John Titter trying to make his way around Cat, but Reese's with a great peek managed to get the best of Gerbil in B tons, and that's gonna be a really nice pick there for Western Legends. As now UMN is going to be down a player before they try to even execute onto a site. 1 terrorist is going to be on that cat area, and looks like they are all actually going on cat.
Yeah, pretty heavy cat push. One's going to loop around to go long. The Legends have long locked down right now, though.
Unfortunately, they didn't have anyone watching cat or the A bomb site itself actually.
But
DXN. DXN gets a great kill onto Blubberneck and try to push out Lolly in a 5 versus 2 here for John and Deck. Can they really hold the site though? So it will be a tall task for them. Bomb is going to be taken down. One CT member has been spotted. Flashbang goes out. Great headshot there coming in from Dupre. Micmac with the fire.
It's just going to be a pretty easy retake, but that is impressive. They got the plant, got some money, so I think they're going to be able to buy out this round. Again, Western Legends is really confident when they're using those pistols. They play smart, kind of get lurk positions or like at long, where they got that P250 pick. Make their lives a lot easier playing like that when they don't have rifles.
Definitely. And now Western Legends, because they pick up that second op, it will be a double op setup, possibly in mid, possibly at long. So it'll be interesting to see how they want to play this out. And according to the minimap, it looks like it is going to be a double op setup coming in for Western Legends. And unfortunately for University of Minnesota, they are favoring that A long take right now. So that might be a little awkward if they decide to actually push out that area.
Yeah, it looks like Legends already starting to rotate a bit, but they did have two long and then backed off. So I'm not sure what kind of information they have now, but they're about to find out they're long. See one in pit and two by elevator.
Yeah, and Western Legends kind of favoring this A stack at the moment. Sideways is going to be really important and key for Western Legends in order to hear if there's anyone on Cat, if there are any terrorists on Cat. And unfortunately for him, because Deck is walking, he won't be able to hear anything. But here are the flashbangs and smokes coming out onto that A-bomb site. Deck will be able to spot out sideways and will be able to take the frag, and that's going to be A site open. DXN, he's surrounded by all the terrorists. Will he get one? That will be bombed down, but terrorists do manage to take him out before any further damage will be completed. Gerbil, he's going to be peeking mid here, misses the shot onto the mid CT member. But those smoke does leave a big open gap for the terrorists, and that will be Deck getting a nice headshot to Micmac over at Cat, and that's going to leave Rhesus in a situation as a forced save.
Yep.
Or let me go away.
So what about this back and forth that Western Legends and UMN have been doing? Like, why is it so back and forth right now?
What do you guys want to do?
I think that's the little in-game comms coming through right now. Yeah, that's I think mostly Western Legends confidence with the pistols. Gopher's been failing on the B takes each time, or
right.
Well, they've been taking it but they can't hold it, whereas A, they're doing a good job of holding it. I think Western's gonna have to, maybe they're gonna full buy, not full nades though. I don't think. No, I'm wrong.
I mean,
I'm isn't that great, I guess.
I mean, an interesting thing to note is that Western Legends have yet to put a guy to watch Cat, let alone someone to watch mid as well, because they're really scared of Gerbil's offing.
Yeah, here goes. Yeah, they're playing 2-1-2 right now, but they always have two at long, and then playing really quick rotate mid, which we already see two going CT. The mid and one B player have already rotated over.
Yep.
What do you think inspired that? I'm not sure what information they got. Maybe the mid peak. You didn't see people crossing, but still got one terrorist watching down mid with an op, and then one pushing Cat with an op as well. Mid to B smoke. I'm not sure if this is just to fake them out a bit, or we'll actually see that execute. But if it's to fake them out, it's working because they're starting to watch that smoke.
Well, we still see 4 members here stacked along A long and onto the A bomb site itself. The bomb for University of Minnesota is in B tons, so more likely than not, UMN is actually be going for this B execute, and sideways, unfortunately, he's going to get overrun by terrorists pretty soon, as he is the only CT member in that site.
So they are pushing sideways. Sideways going to fall back. Oh, and as he goes for that frag, they peek out through the smoke.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately for sideways, there's not much you can really do. And of course, with the CT smoke, as a CT, you can't really peek too much. You can only peek out to the little bit above the smoke, but that's about it.
How are they How did they take him into B?
So,
I thought we were playing
fortunately,
2-2-1.
Sideways just got completely run over, and that will allow University of Minnesota to get the bomb plant and the subsequent round right after as well. So Gerbil definitely doing a really good job of as the primary opera for his team. DXN gets one. Will he be able to get two? No, unfortunately he doesn't. Takes him down to only 20 health. That would have been a nice couple picks there, some exit frags, but only able to get one in that round. So the economy for University of Minnesota is still looking very strong for the rounds ahead.
Yeah, Western, they're gonna have the M4 from the save, but that's about it this round. See what they can put together. Two ops coming out from the terrorist again, like they've been doing, and that's what's been working for them the last couple rounds. Moving a little faster, and actually CT is playing a different round to save, playing aggressive in B tunnels and on cat. But
yeah,
A playing very safe. Just DX on plat right now.
Yeah, so if Deck actually got that information, he could hear the CTs running through tunnels. He could actually call for a rotate towards B, since he heard CTs rotate out of the B bomb site. But here comes Gerbil with that op in hand, able to get a good kill onto Duper there with a nice headshot. But Races getting a counter kill onto Gerbil there with the 5-7 at long mid. Meanwhile, the bomb is going to be pushed onto his A bomb site. Will they check their corners? Because they have the CT member right there. What a great flick shot from Blubber Nugget, able to take out DXN. Bomb is going to go down, but Reese's is hiding in the smoke. Spots on one T side, pushing through long, and that's going to leave it to a 3 versus 2 right now. John and Nick are the only terrorist members left alive. John is going to be hiding in Goose, while we do see Nick hiding at long. Sideways getting a good kill onto Nick at long. That's going to be a 1 versus 3 for John. Okay, sprayed out coming in from Nick. He's going to be able to get 2 kills actually, and that's going to turn into a 1 versus 1. Sideways, good fire there, but unfortunately that jump was just at the wrong time. John is going to be clean up for University of Minnesota right now. Very big 3K coming in from John right there, able to win the round for his team.
Yeah, and still Western pretty broke. So they're gonna 3 of them can buy, but they're gonna go ahead and save so they can get a full buy next round. I'm guessing they're gonna go aggressive again on their saves like they like to do. Maybe not. They're playing it just like if they were to have rifles. Quick rotates too long. DX in a tough spot there long with just a P250 to hold that corner.
Yeah.
Unlikely that'll go well.
Sideways once again trying to be really aggressive in B tons, but he's gonna get taken out by Blubber Nugget. Bomb has been spotted, so but luckily for Western Legends, they didn't call for the rotate as of yet. Reese's, he sees the smoke, he gets flashed out.
I think they know Reese's is there.
Yeah, they might have heard his footsteps. Because the CTs are on once again, they're forced to save P250 wrap buys across the board, but
Easy A take here though. Just walking down to A. Oh!
Duper getting a great quick headshot. And what is this? DXI getting also another quick headshot onto Gerbil. Reese's with the 5-7. What is this eco? What are these
Last
ecos
one's
from
Ninja,
Western
but
Legends?
he's gonna get spotted out by Micmac right now. Micmac knows exactly where he is.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Gets the
taken out
kill
by
blind.
So
yeah, another 4-man alive eco. Duper with that big play, getting the P250 kill, snagging that AK and turning it right around on the A plat to get that frag.
Yep. I mean, Western Legends, time and time again, this is the second time now. Full P250 buy across the board, no armor, and they just win the round from there. Like, Western Legends definitely showing the prowess on pistols, but on the gun rounds, UMN just completely overruns them, though. So what is happening, Victor?
Yeah, I think it's not about the weapons, it's kind of about their play style in that situation. With the pistols, they're just playing much more aggressive, and that's the thing that's working for them. The guns, they're playing so safe. They're rotating sometimes too quickly, and they just getting outgunned when the terrorists take the sites. When they have the pistols, they're playing up close. They're quick. They're playing tough angles and kind of unconventional spots to be standing. So they're making it tougher for the terrorists in that sense. So I think looks like a B execute here. It will be.
Yep, and here comes the smokes and flashbang. That flashbang actually delayed the terrorist quite a bit. Reese is getting a good kill, as well as Mac to support him in the B bomb site himself. So one side. What was that headshot through the clock?
Through the smoke. Reese is
getting as he was crossing onto the bomb site. Gerbil lagging him. Lagging Reese is actually on window, but still, it is going to be a 4 versus 2. And Deck being really aggressive here, trying to take out CT member, but both of them managing to stay alive with less than 20 health. Bomb is still down and not yet been planted. 30 seconds left on the clock, so they do not have a lot of time to waste here. As now we do see that Deck is going to be playing the bomb. Gerbil trying to help his teammate out. But that's going to be Deck with 1 kill, that's going to be 2, and that's going to bring down to a 1 versus 1, but Deck with 15 health left.
Oh,
that was so
almost
close.
Pulls it off, almost.
Unfortunately for the terrorists, Sideways does have a kit, so...
Yeah, even if he did, I think they'd be fine. A bit disorganized on Western Legends' part. You know, they waited for the plant, which was smart. Peeked as they planted, got that first frag, but and they got the trade on that frag, so it was a 3v1, and really they should have all pushed together there. But either way, managed to pull it off, just made the situation a little harder than it had to be.
Right.
So we're gonna see a force buy here from the CS Gophers as they push out long.
Yeah, here comes I mean, everyone's just completely smoked up, but Sideways managed to get 1. Will he be able to get 2? No, he doesn't. Deck's going to get the best of him. And that is going to leave only 1 person, 1 CT on A site, as Gerbil is going to push through the smoke. Great headshot onto DXN. That's going to allow the terrorists to push onto the A-bomb site. It's clear and exposed. 4 versus 2 right now in round 14 of match 1 on Dust 2. What a great shot by Mac onto Gerbil, trying to cross and peek in to CT. But now Deck has spotted Mac trying to do a no-scope onto the guy on A plat, but Reese's will be able to avenge his teammate there. 1 versus 2, both of the terrorists are just 1 bullet away from dying. So Reese's pulls out the P250, so we know what they can do with P250s, but what a great flick shot there coming from Reese's. 1 versus 1, and Reese's does it.
Huge retake. I thought that Brown was in the bag, smoked off.
Yeah,
that's a big round, because that would have cost them a lot of money to lose that. Probably go into a save, and now they're looking at competitive score as the half comes to a close to see if they can get this last one, make it 7-8, which likely wouldn't have been possible if they were saving this round.
Yeah, I mean, I think UMN has trouble after they plant the bomb in defending the bomb site. Like, Western Legends are just doing these crazy retakes where the players manage to take it down to a 1 versus 1, and then they win those trades. So Western Legends definitely proving that they are really good at these bomb site retakes. So let's see. This is going to be round 15 of the first half. So whoever wins this round, I mean, they'll have a slight round advantage as we go into pistol round for the next half.
Yeah, what do you think this bomb's doing in B site right now? See if we'll peek from the Gopher. What? Did he dink him?
Yeah, I think he dinked him.
Dinked him.
Down to 14 health. I mean,
yeah, so
that's crazy.
2 terrorists pretty banged up right now. Got some intel there. Did they throw mid to B smoke? Yep.
Yeah, they did. So it's going to be, once again, mid to be push here. But Reese's with those offs and Mac supporting him. Fortunately, he will get run over by Deck, and Gerbil is going to take out Reese's. So that is the B bomb site all open. But here comes Nick with the lurk, able to take out 1 onto DXN. A is able to take out 2 onto Duper in CT.
Sideways last up, coming from mid. gave himself up with that shot. He would have been able to come up behind Nick, but now Nick knows exactly where he is and gets the easy frag for a 9-6 half.
Man, if Sideways, like you said, hadn't revealed himself in that last second, he actually could have done the 1 versus 2, because once again, they're less than 30 health on both members, so just one shot would have killed them both. And I mean, fortunately, that is going to be 9-6 in favor of University of Minnesota. Western Legends is from Western Washington University, I believe. So there is that. Second half here between these two teams, as the teams are going to be switched out now. Western Legends is going to be on that T side, and UMN is going to be on the CT side. Full buys here, actually, full armor buys here coming from both teams, as John is going to be the utility boy for the CTs, and Sideways is going to be utility boy for the Ts. But here goes a really quick A long push. Unfortunately for them, CTs have mostly stacked onto the A bomb site already. Good headshot from Micmac at top of mid, able to take out Gopher Gerbil there in mid doors. But they are going to be pushing onto the A ramp here, as Micmac is going in from Cat for the flank. Will he check CT? Not yet, but it is still a 4 versus 2 in favor of the terrorists. Bomb has been planted, and I mean, it's Western Legends pistol round to lose. I mean, and if they win this pistol round, which more likely than not they will, that will allow them to recover some of the round differences between these two teams. But here comes Blubber Nugget, pushing onto the site, getting a good headshot, gets another double kill, 2 headshots so far, but that's going to be Reese's cleaning up the CTs there, and that will allow Western Legends to win the round. And with that, we should be seeing an SMG buy from Western Legends. Sideways actually opting for a scout, interestingly enough. Unfortunately for him, it won't be a one-shot kill because UMN is forcing up 5-7.
Oh, you were wrong.
But yeah, what a great headshot.
Not a one-shot kill. Bang. Right through the door. Instant headshot.
Alright, yeah, I mean, if you hit him with the head, then sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, definitely spoke way too soon, but still. I mean, 5-7 with armor, it's going to be pretty scary for an anti-eco if UMN can pull this off. Bomb is favoring towards that A bomb site, as it is going to be pushing towards Cat. DXM is going to get the lurk onto Gerbil. There we go. Able to finish him off, as John's doing a great job with his teammate in pit, trying to push out the guys at long, and they will succeed in that actually. But the bomb, unfortunately, has pushed out on Cat. 2 terrorist members, once again, less than 20 health. And Sideways getting a good headshot onto deck there, and bomb will be playing for Cat. 1 versus 3 for John if he decides to go for it, but
Yeah, they're not peeking them, they're playing smart. They know they're hurt, so.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to be losing the guns that they just bought up.
Looks like he's gonna go for it. No kit though, so he's gonna have to play it fast if he really wants to win this round.
Oh, actually, now he's just thinking about saving the Mac 10. You don't see that every day. People saving a Mac 10. So yeah, Western Legends, great A execute there onto the bomb site, and of course UMN doing pretty. I mean, they did okay. They managed to take out 2 terrorist members with a 5-7 in armor. So it's not the worst in the world, but still not the best situation that they could have done. For the economy game though, I mean, Western Legends definitely still has enough money to buy up for this round. So So Bomb's gonna be hanging out in mid with sideways, and we do see that CT is pushed up really aggressively in A mid. John, will he be able to find the kill? Yes, he will, but it will be Micmac training out the frag. Two terrorist members spotted here. Will Gerbil and his teammate be able to hold the B bomb site? Unfortunately, Lover Nugget gets taken out, and then at car, Duper gets a great double kill, able to open up that B bomb site for his team. That's just gonna leave Nick and Deck in a 4 versus 2 scenario. And that's not gonna bode too well for CTs.
Yeah, it looks like this round is gonna end in the T favor. I think he spotted him up there, T spawn, maybe not, but going for the exit frags. Yeah, both of them going for the exit frags here.
Yep, and that's a pretty smart play there. So they actually might have spotted him since they did flash out.
Definitely spotted him just there when he jumped.
Yep. And yeah, unfortunately for Deck, he's unable to save that Mac 10. But
oh, and he gets blown up too. Death from bomb mid.
yeah,
So all the CTs will fall this round.
all the efforts just gone. So UMN 4K money across the board, and they are going to be buying in here. This is 4th round on the second half, so that is perfectly fine. But I mean, if you look at their money, only $100 across the board. So if they lose this, they are going to be a little strapped for cash.
Get
Great,
through the wall.
yeah,
Little corner shot.
great little wall bang there onto Nick, and he's going to be, I mean, he's going to be forced to be really careful now. Let's see what type of strategy Western Legends is going to do now that it is going to be both teams on a rifle round. Great opening frag there by Duper onto Nick there at Cat. So going Cat is a possibility for the terrorists if they so choose. Unlike Western Legends, UMN actually placed a guy on Cat, so that's a little bit of a different playstyle here coming from these two teams.
Yeah, and interesting not seeing the ops right now coming from the Gophers when they always had 2 on the T side.
I'm watching over smoke. They're not out. I think it's a fake.
Great headshot coming from John. Able to take out the bomb carriers.
Push out mid, no
Yeah.
smoke though to cover them.
Exactly.
Opting for the molly, which is gets the molly kill. And they wisely fall back after the molly kill because that molly's not going to help them cross the B. Deck finding this out. I think he probably hears one running up Cat now.
Yep.
Gerbil up there gets traded out. Rice is low on health, could easily get killed. Yep. Great shot by Deck. Getting pushed long and by Cat. Oof, another amazing kill by Deck.
Great hold there by Deck, definitely. And now,
DX, the last one left, low health, and he's going to go ahead and save.
yep. I mean, ran out of time. They just simply weren't able to push anywhere. And it was kind of awkward why would you have bomb push out first in mid there?
Yeah, they put themselves in a bad situation. Not a good smoke. Then no smoke after that.
Yeah, no smoke even.
Yeah. Lucked out with one molly kill.
Yeah, that's about it. What a nice little bit of damage onto Micmac actually in mid.
Just a lucky little shot up.
Yep, but smoke's coming in from everywhere, from both sides of the CTs and terrorists. So there's a Cat smoke, so possibility of going Cat for the terrorists. But once again, it is going to be a pretty slow play coming in from the T's.
Playing for those picks, playing to tie it up right now.
Yeah, and
Gerbil's sick of having no scope. Couldn't get his op, so grabbed a scout instead.
Yeah.
Tough force buy by UMN. We'll see if they're as good on these ecos as Western is. when they were on the CT side.
Yep, 45 seconds left on the clock, and tease, what a great shot from Gerbil, taking down the low HP Micmac.
And they're gonna say, never mind. We don't want to deal with a jump scouter on boost right now. That's not our game plan. We're gonna run around mid right now. Just panic and 4 of us go run around Xbox. So that's their current play, but they're gonna put it together and push out mid. Gerbil's gonna try to get him some more with the scout. See if he can peek him over the smoke. But Deck's gonna beat him to it with a nice boost. You can easily see him running out. And they fall back once again. Looks like they're gonna take the Y save. They're playing a little too slow. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely agree that they're playing a little bit too slow. UMN definitely has adapted quite a bit over the course of this match to the slow play.
Yeah, I almost that was hardly a decision to save there. They had no choice but to save. They didn't have time to put pressure anywhere else. They're playing for the picks, but they're not. Well, they didn't really get one that round, but the previous round, even when they got one on Cat, they weren't too decisive with it.
Yeah.
But as we speak, they're figuring that out too as they rush B.
Yeah, but only
Make
how
that
well this
one.
could actually be. I mean, 2 of them already dead. Reese is down to 2 health. Could have went a lot better if they had rifles, maybe. But John takes out 2 members of the terrorist team.
Now they
And that's
go
gonna
to
be
op. Yeah.
yeah.
If they went for that plant, but the guys trying to cover him were smoked off. Fortunately, he could have tried to plant a little safer, maybe, but not much you can do in that situation. They were coming from all sides.
Yeah, definitely not. So we are going to be having a quick pause here coming in from Western Legends. And as you can see, their economy, I mean, they're broke right now. Without the bomb plant, that's even worse for them, for their economy, as it's just 2K across the board.
Yeah,
So
that was, force up from them. I'm guessing this is a tactical pause as they feel the momentum shifting to Minnesota's favor.
And I mean, if Minnesota can keep up this pace that they're going, I mean, their bank is already starting to build up, and because they already have rifles, chances are they're gonna win this round, and then their bank will be looking pretty amazing. But here goes Western Legends with their famous P250 saves. See if they can make a miracle happen here.
Yep, running straight into 3 people long. Maybe not. They're stalling out, throwing their smokes. Yeah, it's gonna look like a long push here.
Yep, and here it is. They get spotted. That's the spray down. Jack able
That
to take
gets
2.
and then one gets team killed.
Yeah, and a team killed as well. But that should be enough for the CTs to clean up. Last guy is in pit with 19 health.
Just bullets grazing his hair. Decides to see what that is. That's touching the tip of his head, and his head gets blown right off. So,
Yeah.
nothing to do there, but yeah, Deck was just waiting for him, and they lined up a bit as they came out smoked. Tough situation, tough eco, but now they're gonna have AKs and put something together with that. We'll see if they continue playing a little faster or slow things back down for the pick.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have to see how they are going to be playing this out. So here's a quick cat play actually coming in from Western Legends. Gerbil was able to hear that, so he's quickly trying to rotate over to defend cat. These 2 teams have been trying to work their way around mid a lot, taking mid control. So that's an interesting tactic that both teams utilize in this match. But I mean, with that smoke, they got to wait for it to dissipate first before they can make any plays. There's currently 1 CT member in CT spawn, 2 watching long right now. So going A might not be the best idea for Western Legends, but let's see if they can make this play happen. Sideways did take out his smoke, so we're definitely looking to push on his A site from Cat Micmac, watching the back here, waiting for anyone who tries to push out long. 35 seconds left on the clock, and Western Legends, they have to make something, they have to execute something quickly now. Here comes the smokes, the fires, and the flash base goes out. Gerbil getting a great kill onto the guy's crossing, gets a guy's double before he gets taken out by Duper. Great spray there coming from Deck, great headshot. That's going to be bombed down, and Micmac pushing out long. Deck once again with the great headshot onto Micmac, and that's going to leave DXN as the solo terrorist member left alive. What can he really do? 3, 2, 1. And he's going to get picked up here by Blubber Nugget as well, so couldn't even get to save his AK. So University of Minnesota definitely looking in a very dominating position at the moment. 14-2-9, and Western Legends Sideways has already purchased his AK, so this is going to be a last-ditch effort, last-ditch buyout coming in from Western Legends. If they lose this round, then it's possible.
For the tie. That's it.
Yeah, at best it's just going to be for a tie.
Yeah, they just really, even with the pause to try to kill the momentum and talk things through, they just haven't been able to put anything together, pushing any sites. And right away, Sideways is going to get picked off mid. No real benefit for his team.
Yep, Deck getting pretty decent spread out over near that A-long area as DXN pushing out Cat. He will. It's going to get taken out there.
So we got
quickly.
3 trapped long right now.
They do have the possibility of trying to rotate over back towards B if they still choose, but I mean, everyone's just spraying through the smoke right now, trying to hit something. Duper actually getting a great kill onto Nick. A little nice spray. Gerbil missing his off shot. So they know that the bomb is going to be planted at that A site, but there's still 4 members left. Like great nade there, but Duper is going to be traded out. Reese is getting a good kill before getting taken out by Duper, and that's going to be John cleaning up the crew for UMN.
So yeah, now Western Legends' only hope is to bring this into overtime, 6 rounds behind, and doesn't feel too likely with how these last couple rounds have been going, or this whole half really. They haven't been able to put much together on T side, and now they can't even afford a full buy. So they're gonna try something new, splitting up.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta try something here, because the best that they can do is go for the tie for overtime. But, I mean, it's a really, really awkward buy here coming from Western Legends. 3 AKs, a Galil, and a Tech 9 for Sideways. What they haven't done, I don't think, is a mid to B play, and that's what Sideways and Micmac are doing right now. Great smoke onto the CT spawn area, and that's just gonna leave Nick to be the B member left alive, but Blubber Nugget able to get 1 at least, but he's gonna be completely surrounded. He's gonna get taken out by Micmac, and that's gonna be the bomb down. Great B execute, and that's gonna leave
with the lurk. They got the info. They know where Deck is, and it looks like they're gonna be. They're going for that tie. They're not folding right now.
Yep, they're not folding as of yet, but I mean, momentum's still definitely in UMN's favor because they do have a large bank still, so they can do whatever they want with that. But Western Legends still able to stay alive for until the next round at least. Round 25 coming in through. UMN leading 15-10 right now for this first match. Let's see, UMN, yep, they definitely have the bank to buy up full utility as well as full rifles across the board. Deck was able to save that AK for himself. so he'll be using that instead of an M4. Sideways, trying to get a quick shot in to possible CTs who are jumping over towards that B site. Interestingly enough, with UC Western Legends, they have placed the bomb watching lower tons.
And they got the UMN has a boost right now mid, watching Cat. But they're gonna fall back from that. DX with the
Great headshot act there.
Yeah, with Bubber pushing smoke. A risky play and did not pay off for him.
Yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you definitely don't want to be pushing out against the smoke. So, not too sure what he was thinking.
So again, Western is gonna keep playing it pretty slow after the pick. They're just gathering more info, and that's not bad. Unless that happens, now they're all on CT side again. They execute quickly, they can get there before the rotate happens.
Yep, but Migmac able to bring his team onto that bomb site.
Gerbil taking it, going for his teammate on Cat there.
That's a little awkward miscommunication there. But Gerbil has to be careful. There are 2 terrorist members hiding within the smoke. He's gonna get taken out.
Yeah. And another smoke goes down. They got Cat on lockdown. But that was a flash, sorry.
Yeah, but will they know that there is a guy currently hiding in CT? Is he gonna go for it though? That's the thing. No, they're not.
There's exits here.
Yeah.
Nice kill long. Yep. Takes one with him long. Escapes with 30 health. They're not gonna try to chase him down. Neither of these op owners are rich, so they're gonna get out of there and take the round. A few extra bucks, and Deck will keep his AK. They will have enough to buy on CT side. Yep, Minnesota's gonna get. We'll see if they get full buy. Probably not full utilities, but someone should be able to buy Blubber.
Yeah, so Western Legends definitely clawing their way back round by round. But here's a quick 3-man stack onto Long. I mean, they get spotted out there, but Duper getting great kill. And Migmac, these trades coming in. Favoring, oh, nope, but here's Deck with the cleanup. Sideways able to clean that up as well. And Reese's, he does have the bomb in hand. And Western Legends, are they actually pushing? Wow, Gerbil. That was a great kill. Not gonna lie. Blubber flashing himself long, he sees no one, so Western Legends definitely making the right call here, trying to keep the CTs on their toes by not yet exposing the location of the bomb. As we do see one terrorist member now pushing onto that a bomb site on Cat. He sees that it is completely open, and
yeah, this Minnesota realizing what's happening here. Gerbil smoked off though. Don't have the bomb down yet. He just threw it across, so they can safely plant. Oh,
ooh, did they spot Gerbil?
Yeah, if he's aggressive enough, but he's gonna hold Cat, wait for his teammate. And Blubber does get the kill, but straight out. DX knows where he is. Smart play for him to jump up. He heard him running down there. He knew he was down there from his teammate's kill. So brings us to 12-15. Momentum shifting in the favor of Western, and they're fighting out for this OT. Unfortunately, they couldn't kind of get their rhythm earlier than this, so they put themselves in a tough spot. But
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Western Legends proving that they can hit their shots when necessary.
How many guys are boosting up that fast cat right now? 3? 3 fast cat with 5.7?
So this could be... Oh, Reese's gets
shooting gallery for Reese's if he keeps speaking. But...
Yep, and here comes Duper, able to get the kill out to John as well. So that boost didn't end up too well, like they wanted it to work out. Duper getting another kill for himself. Deck with the spray, unable to get a kill, down to 74 health. DXN pushing out the guy in tons. And this is just a slaughter fest for UMN, who were forced to really save this round.
Deck further wins. Just gonna try to take one with him, and he probably get it here. Yeah, he does, but gets traded out by Micmac. So, yep, unsuccessful eco, and it is now 15-13. Western really staging a comeback here.
Oh yeah.
Taking the last 4 rounds pretty handedly.
Yeah, pretty decisively too. I mean, like Western Legends, they were just able to get onto that bomb site with some really great picks in the beginning, and then just push onto the bomb site. But here comes, I mean, this is pretty much the crucial point of this game. If Western Legends is able to take this, then they can bring it back for a tie.
Micmac push that smoke, gets flashed, quickly changes his mind. Says no way. My teammates are long, and yeah, they are playing very slow long. Go for just holding mid there easily. Micmac seeing if he can snag this pick for B take. No Terror is pushing long right now, so CT have full control of long and A site with pick control. Bomb is tossed down by Xbox.
Yeah, so slow play here. Deck is looking over Cat. Is he gonna get the pick? Yes, he will. Onto Duper there. As now Bomb has actually rotated towards B tons. I'm not sure if Nick was able to hear that footstep. Yeah, they should be able to hear the footsteps in tons.
Yeah, so I mean, they make that peek. Duper makes that peek cat. They're gonna know someone's at least in that area to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't. What benefit did that do for the team? You know.
Yeah,
That
but
pick,
Western
no
Legends,
trade.
they're forced to push out now. Only 20 seconds left on the clock,
Oh
and
no, this could be it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Bomb is now down. Sideways is the only one left, and because that was a failed B push attempt. 10 seconds left. Can he kill 4 people in that time? No, he can't. And that will be the University of Minnesota taking game 1 in this best of 3 series against Western Legends.
Yeah, I was rooting for the overtime there. Western really running it back. They just couldn't find their momentum. They were either getting picks that they weren't executing behind, or they were getting picked and just playing so slow, holding their ground. So, but when they were trading well, it was they were really crushing them in those rounds and snagged 4 straight to almost come back.
Yeah. And, I mean, if we want to go to the post-match summary.
So get that up. Here we go.
I mean, Deck and Gerbil, 27 kills, 26 kills, respectively. Like, they definitely went hard in the paint for University of Minnesota there. And for Western Legends, I mean, across the board, it's not like one person really shone above the rest. Like, everyone got kills on their team. But it ended up being awkward situations where Western Legends had the bomb plant, but then they failed to have a good, proper post-plant positions. Or they just got straight out fragged because time was of the essence. They ran out of time, and they just couldn't get the bomb down.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of really big individual plays coming in from Western Legends, and that's what really kept them in it. And you can clearly see this in the 1vx section.
Yep.
Those clutch plays, look at that.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9 clutches between 4 of the players. So, that's what kept them in it. That's what almost brought them back to OT. So yeah, that was a great map 1. And then, do you know what map 2 is? I'm not sure.
Map 2, I think it's gonna be
Inferno?
Yeah.
I believe Inferno. So, possibility of some real slow peaks from Western. See if they continue that style with Inferno. Trying to get.
Oh no, it's actually Overpass.
Oh, all right, I was wrong. So
the big guy when the big guy's wrong.
Dice, where are you? No, or Evil Waffles. So yeah, we're gonna take a 5-minute break here. Prepare for the next game. All right, guys, we'll be right back.